This is video 5, Other Journal Databases. So to find other journal databases that will be helpful for you in education, we need to go to the next tab over here, Other Journal Databases, and click on it. And on this page we have several different journal databases that could be helpful for education students. The first database here is called Education Source. Education Source is a database that has the full text to more than 2,000 journals, and it also has some books and monographs in it. It has some conference papers in it, and the coverage goes way back, goes all the way back to 1880. Now, Education Source claims to be the world's largest and most complete collection of full-text education journals. So it's a really good database to use if you are dealing with an educational topic. To go into Education Source, you just have to click on the link on this page, and when you do so, it looks just like when we were searching in Academic Search Complete in the previous video. The reason why is because it is published by the same company, EBSCO or EBSCOhost, that publishes Academic Search Complete. Okay, we're going to go back. And now we're going to talk about a second database called JSTOR. JSTOR is a database that has many different journal titles. And for each journal title, coverage begins with the first volume of the journal. That's something that makes JSTOR different than EBSCOhost databases because it starts with volume 1. And it's really a digital archive of the titles that are included in JSTOR. And JSTOR, when you click on it, looks a lot different than EBSCO does. And so one of the advantages of using JSTOR is that every article that's in JSTOR is available in full text. You don't have to worry about whether or not you can retrieve it or whether or not you have to use interlibrary loan. Every article is available full text in databases, in full text. And so the third database is called Professional Development Collection, and the title indicates what the intent of this database is. It's aimed primarily at professional educators and others interested in the field of education. And so it doesn't cover as many journals as Education Source did, but it's for people that are in the profession. And then the last database here that we're going to look at is called ERIC. Now, ERIC is a bibliography of educational materials that have been available for a long time. ERIC began in 1966, and at first ERIC was just had just a print index that was divided into two parts. It had the current index of journals in education, and then it also had a second one called Resources in Education Index. So ERIC has two parts to it. It has the journal part, and it also has the other kinds of materials part. The other materials that are in the ERIC databases are manuals, perhaps, that have been created by different places or studies that have been done, or other types of research topics that have been done over the years. And so ERIC, again, it goes back to 1966, but it has a wealth of information that you can't find anywhere else. And so that's the ERIC database, and that's some of the main education databases that we have. And so to review, there are journal databases that cover the topic of education which have been presented in this video. In the next video, we will learn how to search all of the databases at the same time.